Hey, Sean Garvey, Dwell Inspect Arizona. We are on site today out in Santan Valley at this near perfect 3,000 square foot house. The plane going overhead. While we're doing the inspection, David's going to be asking us questions that the buyer, should be asking your home inspector. Absolutely not. The reason for that is a couple of things. First, we're totally unbiased, so it doesn't give us any incentive to fix stuff, to call stuff out as damaged or not. The second is the state of Arizona doesn't allow us to fix or do any paid work on the house for 2 years after the inspection. We absolutely encourage all clients to attend the inspection. Obviously, some circumstances don't allow it, out-of-state clients, work schedules, so on and so forth, so we're always available after the inspection. If they're not at the inspection, we encourage that they review the report first. That way they have an understanding of it, and then we can review the report with them afterwards. But if a client wants to be at the inspection, we certainly encourage it. We allot at least an hour of time to review the report, and then walk them through the house, show them at the very least where the electrical panel is, where the main water shutoff is, and then any problem areas that may need to be addressed as well. Honestly, it depends on the owner and their maintenance schedules, the way in which they've cared for their house, if they remodeled. I've seen houses built in 1940, 1950 that were absolutely perfect and original. I've seen houses built in 1940, 1950 that were absolutely perfect, fully remodeled. And then in that same time period, we've seen fully remodeled houses or houses that are original that have been dilapidated and not maintained. So it really just depends on the individual owners. Honestly, I tell people that you really get a sense of how the house was cared for when you walk into it. First couple steps, you can really feel if the house is going to be in good condition or if you may have some problem areas. It's best to consult. I mean, it's always best to get a home inspection so you understand top to bottom on it. But it's always best to consult with your real estate professional as well, because they've seen it and maybe there's some wiggle room on the negotiation. Maybe the price is right for the neighborhood and so on and so forth. We provide a digital report. It's delivered on the same day as the inspection. It's very detailed. It's got lots of pictures in it, lots of suggestions, some maintenance items in there as well. And it'll hit your email inbox that evening after the inspection. So with all our inspectors, we look for a couple of items. First, you want your home inspector to be able to communicate. Having a deep knowledge is definitely important in this business, but if they can't communicate to the buyer, to the seller, and even the agents involved in the transaction, then it's definitely a challenge. Second thing you want is them to have integrity. You want to trust them in their house. You want to be able to know, like, and trust them immediately. The third thing you want is, of course, thoroughness. You want to make sure that the inspector goes up on the roof, in the attic, through the job, and isn't just glazing over doing the bare minimum. Good question. So you absolutely want to ask your inspector how the drainage is around the house. You think in Arizona it really doesn't matter, but there are a couple things that could happen. First of all, foundation concerns can be caused by poor drainage. Also, foundation concerns can be caused by sprinkler systems as well. Anytime water is flooding towards the foundation is an opportunity for damage to occur. So you definitely want to make sure and concentrate on those areas, but it's also the responsibility of the homeowner to check on it as well, only because most inspections in Arizona don't take place during the rain. So you have to, first couple rains when you're moving into a house, go check out the outer perimeter of the foundation, make sure no water is flowing towards it, make sure water is flowing away from it. You also probably want to check on your sprinkler system once a month or so, make sure it's not spraying the structure. You wouldn't believe some of the damage we've seen just because the sprinkler sprays on the concrete slab 10 to 15 minutes every day. Really expensive. It can get really complex too. absolutely. Our phones are always open. In fact, we'll do it a little bit better. We always call the client and the agent after the inspection to make sure they've received the report, see if they had any questions regarding the report, and then we also want to make sure our service was acceptable or exceeded expectations as well. So 100%, please call us or let us call you after the inspection.